uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Well, hello there, humans to be earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is a double dose. So we're going to give you this amazing 5.56 AR spray fest, as well as the up close and personal brute force power of the ScarL M762. Why am I making a video on these two guns? Because I love them. I like them. I like using them. I don't care. And if you don't like that, go away. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'd never ask you to go away. If you've watched my recent top 10 weapons in Pubg Mobile, and I know by now dozens of people have watched that, at least maybe 2-3 dozen people. I don't get a lot of views on channel, so I get very excited when I get over 12 on a video, and I think that one's got well over 12 now. Then you would know that I dropped the M762 out of the top 10 guns, and it was with a heavy heart, but I felt so bad about it I had to make a video that I talked about it, and I wanted to include the ScarL because the ScarL does not get enough love, in my opinion. And they share a couple of similarities. The barrel, oh, watch this. I thought that was the real person. I'm like, oh, I've killed the real person. Not so much. That's the real person. Like, I hate it when bots do this. You know, you're having a proper gunfight and then a bot just turns up in the middle of it and confuses everyone. I hate that. The ScarL is like next level, seriously. Its ability to spray, its stability, all that kind of thing is absolutely on point, and it just doesn't get enough credit for it. It's crazy. It really is a very good gun, and the M762 is a phenomenal gun. This is my favorite AR, right? I prefer it than running an Uzi and an M4 or anything. I just love this gun. I love the punching power. I love that it's got so much, and it makes you like a parkour expert. Look at this. Bombs away. Third-party peek your own stairs, buddy. It makes it a fun time for all. And you can spray with this thing. I love red dot spraying with this gun. There you go. There's one down. Excellent. I love red dot spraying with this gun. You really can, as long as you run a compensator, and I'll run an angle grip or a light grip on this mostly, or a vert grip, but mostly I like to run those first two. This is with a half grip, so you can see it doesn't particularly matter. The common denominator in all of this is a compensator. This gun is like an M416 and an AKM went on a date, had a wonderful stand-up naughty in the toilets, went home, never saw each other again, and the offspring was the ScarL M762. It's got the rate of fire of a M416, and it's got a round that does 45.9 base damage. So it's more than an M4, less than an AKM, which in the end gives you a gun that's just outstanding up close and personal and has way more spray potential than the AKM. Not as good as a 5.56 AR at spraying, I'm not saying that, but its potential for, say, 75 meter red dot sprays is brilliant. And it does it just in such a wonderful way. There's someone in that smoke down there, Bushka. You know that. Why don't you spray it? Okay, I'll spray it. Wonder what'll happen. Because it does a lot of damage, man. And that guy's probably just got up, just getting, you know, just got knocked, and he's not got a lot of health left. He gets hit in the head, boom, straight down. By the way, I thought everyone in that smoke was dead now. So I push over here and then I hear someone running around. I'm like, oh, okay, lie down. Stand up, get down, stand up, get down. Why don't we blow the car up so no one blows the car up while we're sitting behind it? Great idea. Should have shot the tyres first though, but anyway. Points for... You can see Mr. Ouija's actually using the ScarL here. Now, the ScarL... It is honestly nearly as good as the M416. The only thing about them both that I don't like, particularly, is this thing, the iron sights. I don't like the ScarL's iron sights, and I particularly don't like the ScarL's M762's iron sights. These next two guys are both dead if I've got an AKM, because the AKM's iron sights are absolutely luscious. But watch this, it's like an eclipse. It's like it's blocking out the sun. It's bigger than the target. The wings on either side are bigger than the target. It's like Dumbo the elephant is sitting on the end of your M762. Watch the difference between the M762 iron sight, which is just annoying and getting in the way, and then I switch to an SLR and everything is clear as a bell. And it's easy to clear them out. Like, the M762's iron sights are getting changed in the upcoming patch. So that'll be 0.19, I think. There's a compensator. Happy days. Whack that on. Everyone's a winner. More barrel spraying, you say? Well, don't mind if I do have some more barrel sprays. You can see, like, it's a stable table once you get the right weapons and right attachments. I'm really impressed with my spray. I don't mean to sound like I'm a self-aggrandizing fool, which I obviously am, but I'm very impressed with my spray ability. I'm not so impressed when I shoot the wall here with the Tommy gun. I mean, that's nice. Nice little peek and hold. Why don't you throw a grenade at him, Mr. Weecher? I've got him right here. Why don't you just grenade him? I'm waiting for Fraser to throw that grenade, and then I'll reload. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yes, thanks very much. Excellent stuff. There's only a couple of things between the ScarL and the M416. Honestly, the shell velocity is the same, okay? They fire at the same speed, so you have to lead targets the same. The damage is the same. 40.9 base damage for both rounds. Very, 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 very simple. The real difference with these guns is that the M416 has ever so slightly less vertical recoil, and it can mount attack stock, which helps. And when you lie down, the M416 just... I was talking about this with Ori in Oriflame in the Discord channel yesterday, the Patreon-only Discord channel. And he's done some testing, and he was talking about how crazy good the M416 is when lying down, how it's like it's got an invisible tripod on it, or bipod on it. And he's right, that really is what sets it apart. But in everything else, the ScarL is just like a step behind. And people fixate on the M4, but the ScarL is a great gun that will do nearly everything the M416 does. I would love to see them put more of a differentiator between, say, the ScarL and the M4 and the AUG and the G36C. But, you know, it's a lot of work. And I would worry if they tried to balance those. You could end up in a situation where things just don't go that well and things become unbalanced. Where at least with what we have now, it's a very straightforward proposition and everyone knows what they're getting. Both of these weapons have their niche. The ScarL is a versatile weapon that goes and covers off on a multitude of ranges. Like, you don't win that engagement with the ScarL. That's a grazer. The Beryl is a weapon that just really only works from like 75 in. That's where you want to do it. Now, I've done videos where I've sprayed with a 6X in a Beryl. But I'll tell you, you got to carry a lot of 762. I mean, activate aimbot.exe, you little beauty. How about them apples? That's a ScarL. I mean, it just does the business. It's an absolutely gorgeous 5.56 AR. And because I made this video, I actually went and played it a bit more. And wow, I will probably keep playing it a lot. One of the reasons I really like playing it is because I love the gun skin I've got for the ScarL. The ScarL gun skin that I have is bloody lovely. It's a... It's one I've had for a long time, and it's just my favourite gun skin. I actually was playing with Ganksy the other day, and the gun skin that he ran was the gun skin that I ran. I think it was Ganksy anyway. Could be Ouija. They're both beautiful human beings who come from Melbourne. Either way, I'm a lucky man to have them in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to do me a favour, just... I mean, look at this ScarL. Look at it go. It just sprays like an absolute boss. If you would do me a favor, and this would be wonderful, if you could just subscribe and like the videos. It doesn't hurt you. You don't have to turn notifications on. You can if you want, but that would be good for me. And share them if you think they're worth sharing, because it's wonderful to hit the algorithm and have people like you. I also have been absolutely touched. We are in 5th place as a channel on this this voting for roses thing that's on the Pubg Mobile client at the moment for the North American server. Obviously, for some reason, Levino and Panda are number 1 and 2, or Sevu, which is surprising considering they're both, I think one of them's Swedish. But then again, I'm from Australia, so whatever. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but there you go. Like, everything's coming up, Bushka. So we came 5th. Like, it's really impressive. Like, we came 28th last time, so I'm pretty happy with you dudes and dudettes. You've really supported the channel, so thanks very, very much for that. In closing and summation, I'd just like to say that This is a good spray machine. The 556AR spray meta is legitimate, and the ScarL can absolutely do it. And if you want to feel the burn, then, you know, tempt the ScarL. Look at this snake. I mean, this is arcade mode. I think this is blue hole mode. Look at this hip fire. Hip fire, baby. Yes! Everybody have a hip fire! Gonna have a good time? We're gonna have a hip fire time. I don't like to party, but when I do, I third party. Look at that leaning. So much leaning. Hard to believe that I'm leaning this well this early. Look after yourselves. I'm actually going to be away on holiday for a couple of days, going on a mini break. They've opened up all the exclusions, so we're going to take a little family mini break, but I'll be dropping videos while I'm away. So anyway, look after yourselves. Stay safe on the battlefield, and until next time, bye for now.